Whew, I'm exhausted. I have just, this afternoon, I've just sieved 5 huge buckets of compost. This was compost from my compost bin last year and it had stones in it and it was all very rough. But I wanted to make it finer texture for planting the seedlings this year. So this is 3.5 big buckets worth. Nothing's planted yet because it's far too cold, but it's given me an opportunity to get the compost ready, do a recce and see how much I can actually fit, because I might be able to fit a few more things, because I don't think these are doing all that well apart from this. But it's not really got that much to harvest yet. Yeah, so there will be room for quite a few seedlings. So next stage is set up the shed in a similar way and get some pots back home and get some seeds in ASAP. Okay, it's going to be getting dark very, very soon, so I'm in a race against the sun here. But just to say, I found these, so there's room to grow quite a bit in here as well, in the shed. So next time I'm here, I'm going to plant the lemon balm. I've got a whole load of bulbs that I'd like to plant as well, but it might be a bit late. So I've got 4 buckets of compost in the polytunnel still to sift through, but I've got those 3 buckets from the ones I used the whole contents of earlier. So I'll just go into the compost bin, refill those, sieve and fill these, and just do it in advance so that when the seedlings are ready to come here, they'll just get transported here bit by bit from home. So they'll have a nice home ready for them by that point. And then in here, I've got a load of narrow types of these that should fit on the windowsills, and lots of these punnets, because even though beside the window should be nice and warm, it might not be every day, but also it has to be Bella proof. So I'm going to get these into this bag and get going before it's dark. These were some seeds that I had left in the shed at the allotment. I'd forgotten all about them all winter and they're soggy. So hopefully they'll still be okay, but I'm just drying them out for the time being, and then once the packets are all dried out, I can review the situation, see if any of the stuff is salvageable, because there's quite a few things there that would come in really handy to plant round about now as well, like these, possibly these, so we'll see. I think some of them, even if seeds have expired by a year or two, sometimes you can still get a reasonable harvest from them. So I'll check the dates on things and see if there's anything that I can do a last minute planting of this year and see what happens. And then I've got all of these washed and they're draining. So I'll let them have a bit of time. And then I've started figuring out where I stored. I've got some in the cupboard down here, there's some down under here. So I'll identify where they all are and get them the trays, like the proper propagator seed trays and lids that I bought from Wilko years ago. And those plus these things are going to be set up on the windowsills for planting my wee seeds very soon. These are the ones that I didn't get round to clearing from last year, and so there's still some compost in those that I'll have a look at, and I'll take any stony bits or bad bits out. And I found about 1/4 of a bag of compost in the shed at home, and I've also just found about 1/4 of a bag of compost in my kitchen cupboard, so that's going to come in really handy. It probably won't be enough for all of my planting needs, but I'll probably buy 1 bag of compost for about £4 from the supermarket in the next few weeks as well. So that's me all set for planting. Probably do it tomorrow. and it will be done in a Bella-proof way. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.